When did your game of truth or dare go off the rails? Dare. Go up to my dad and lick his bald head. He wasn't ready for that. Once in college, before a party, my friends and I decided to play truth or dare Jenga. I pulled out a block that said, "Run naked around the building." No problem, I thought, but I didn't consider that it was winter outside. Rushing outside, I immediately slipped on the ice and broke my ankle. Lucky you had ice on it right away. University. Everyone's drunk. My friend told his girlfriend to kiss another girl. Done. His girlfriend liked it. They keep drinking, talking, and flirting with each other. The night ends. The girls leave home together. Back to the dorm room. My friend, the boyfriend, is not invited. 2 weeks later, she dumps him and starts dating the other girl. Wow. I just don't get why the guy stayed if his girlfriend left with someone else, regardless of gender. Seems like he's not the brightest guy if he made his girlfriend kiss someone else. I think the guy was hoping for a threesome. Playing truth or dare Jenga. I pull out a block with the task, kiss the person sitting to your left. I gently kiss the girl on my left on the cheek. She blushes. Fast forward 11 years. I'm alone. She has half of my assets. Damn, theft nowadays is a real problem. At least you know who robbed you. Hope the cops catch her. A girl chose truth. Her boyfriend asked her who she had the best sex with. She named his brother. Being totally drunk, she decided not to lie. The guy started freaking out. We watched them fight. Then it turned out it happened before she met him. But the guy was still upset. What an idiot. There are only two answers to that question. Either with you or not with you. I wouldn't recommend any guy play this risky game, including me. There were 3 guys and 3 girls at the party. When the game got really heated and we were already half naked, one guy asked a girl, truth or dare, and she chose dare. I bet you and the other 2 girls are too chicken to go to the bathroom with me and make out together. And they went. The other guy and I spent the next hour playing Soul Calibur in our underwear. We were really young, about 11 to 12 years old, playing truth or dare behind my house. My friend told me to go to the bird bath, which was in view of my neighbors and parents, and pee in it. I did it. My buddy laughed at me. When it was his turn, he chose dare. Another friend dared him to go to the same bird bath and drink from it. Instant karma. And did he drink from the fountain of youth? Or what? He drank, but I wouldn't call it the fountain of youth. High school. My buddy had to go into the cloakroom with a girl and kiss her. Quite a bit of time passes. We decide to check on them. Turns out he got so nervous he peed himself. When we opened the door, they were using the clothes hanging on the racks to clean the floor. Damn, it's cool she stayed to help him. Another girl would have freaked out and left. Yeah, respect to the girl. In 10th grade, some friends invited me to a small party where there was just one guy. Since all the girls present were crazy about him, they told me beforehand to do everything I could during the game to make sure he kissed them as often as possible. But the guy quickly figured it out and kept choosing truth. At one point, one of the girls asked him who he would most like to sleep with, and he chose me. It turned out he was gay and chose me only because I was the only girl who wasn't trying to get him into bed. After he left, my popularity in that group noticeably dropped. Not my story, but I remember a post where a guy was dared to go home, and he did. I remember that one. The guy was at a girl's house he had a huge crush on, and she dared him to leave the party. A moment of silence for that poor soul. Some drunk guy at a bar dared me to do something disgusting. I can't remember what exactly since I was wasted too. I said no. In response, he punched me in the face and calmly continued drinking, leaving me lying on the floor. I still can't figure out why he did it, but I remember how much it hurt, despite being drunk. I saw a guy eat 2 large pizza boxes. While he was completing his dare, the entire room was dead silent. Only when he was halfway through the second box did someone say, "Please, stop him." But the guy burped and finished the job. It was incredibly uncomfortable to watch the whole thing. Even though I wasn't the one eating the pizza boxes, it was still pretty sad. Last year of high school, I had to kiss the girl I was head over heels in love with. She was very shy, and it was clear that her friends set up this game just to get us together, because it seemed like she liked me too. So as I lean in to kiss her, she suddenly blushes, and then lets out a loud fart and runs away in tears. Oh man, I'm dying here, poor girl. We all felt bad too. After the first 2 dares, it was obvious what her friends were doing, and I was all for it, but she apparently had no clue. No one wanted that moment to be so embarrassing for her. My buddy and I are coming back from college, a bit tipsy, and we head to my place. My 16-year-old sister comes in with her friends and suggests we play Truth or Dare. Why not? We think. We're already in the right mood. Not 3 rounds in, someone dares one of the girls to kiss my buddy. My friend stands up and, shouting, "I don't want to go to jail," leaves the room. In 6th grade, before English class, my friends were playing pencils, Truth or Dare. They were making up dares that could be done right in the classroom. The pencil lands on our classmate. Her dare was to come over and kiss me. She replied, "I'd rather kiss the floor than him." And she actually kissed the floor. One time, when we were drinking and playing Truth or Dare, the tiniest and most timid girl in our group had to eat yogurt from the belly button of our biggest guy. After about a minute of persuading, she finally agreed, but she ended up vomiting on him almost immediately. Why even suggest something like that? For science. When we were playing Truth or Dare back in high school, I was dared to knock on doors and offer to sell my underwear to my neighbors. One guy actually opened the door and seemed quite interested in buying my panties, a 16-year-old girl's, until his wife intervened and started yelling at him. We quickly ran away, sensing a massive argument brewing. Hanging out at the beach, I was dared to approach a girl and ask her out. I got super nervous, but my friend gave me some tips, and I finally mustered the courage. I walked up and said, "Excuse me, do you have a map? I got lost in your beautiful eyes." She replied, "But I'm wearing glasses." Me, damn. My friends almost died laughing when they heard about it. It was one of those rare occasions when a girl invited me to her birthday party. Besides me, there were 2 other guys and about 7 girls. At some point, the girls decided to play a game that was a mix of spin the bottle and Truth or Dare. As we started playing, I realized that the birthday girl liked me and that this was all planned. However, I had no idea how to kiss, so I took one of the guys, my buddy, aside and asked him to somehow save me. He said he would help me, but I would owe him. We returned to the game, and after a few more truths and minor dares, the birthday girl spun the bottle, and it pointed at me. She dared me to kiss her for 5 seconds. Just as we started leaning towards each other, an awful smell hit our noses. It turned out that my friend had set off a stink bomb in the trash bin. Everyone had to leave the house. We had a good laugh about it, and I told everyone it was late, and I had to go home. The birthday girl went to take out the trash, and I ran away, avoiding a kiss with the girl I really liked. Phew, that was a close one. It's a family Christmas party. Everyone's pretty drunk and decides to play Truth or Dare. My aunt dares my uncle to strip and run a lap around the house. Uncle agrees and runs outside. Aunt locks the door and walks away. Better to burn in hell than to play Truth or Dare with family. It's worse than trying to fish out a tiny spoon you dropped in a giant jar of mayonnaise. Once I was at a birthday party hosted by a girl with very conservative and religious parents. She had been bragging for weeks that she had gotten a tattoo on her ass without her parents' permission. We, her friends, didn't really believe her. So during the game, we dared her to prove it. She agreed and stepped behind the poker table we were sitting at to hide her lower half. She then pulled down her pants and motioned for me to confirm her story. I leaned in, she stood with her pants down, and our friends sat and laughed. Just then, her mom walked into the room and saw the whole scene. Back in college, my friend hosted a party. When we started playing Truth or Dare, we made it clear that people in relationships shouldn't join. But one couple risked it because they liked thrills. Mid-game, I was dared to kiss the girl from that couple. The kiss was just incredible. The best first kiss ever. You know, usually, first kisses are just okay. But for them to be really great, you need to practice and connect with your partner. But this kiss was so perfect from the first moment that we ended up kissing much longer than necessary for the game. So about a week later, she dumped her boyfriend because that kiss made her realize she needed someone else. I had to French kiss a girl I really liked, but I messed it up somehow and touched her nose with my tongue during the kiss. Ever since, I've been hearing, "Remember that time Jack licked that girl's nose with his tongue?" 25 years later, I'm still ashamed. Thank you for watching. Have you had any fail situations while playing Truth or Dare? Share your experiences in the comments, and don't forget to check out our other videos. We strive to create interesting content for you.